Hello guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be doing basically just a chatty get ready with me, because yeah, a bit of a life update as to what's going on. First of all, I'm actually in a time crunch, so I've got about 20 minutes to film the first part, and then I'm gonna continue because I've got a call and then I need to continue this after. So first of all, with my hair, that was already gelling it. I just applied more gel earlier, and then I also crimped this bundle and then just put the bundle in. So cute little vibes. All I've got is E45 M Brulease cream kind of to prep. But yeah, I just kind of thought I'd do a little bit of a sit down life update video, because I feel like I haven't, like, for the people who've been watching, I just haven't done any type of updates. I've been jobless for 3 months, which is something that I never thought I'd even be able to do, especially at like this age and stage. I've just really been enjoying my time off, like literally doing nothing. I feel like since I started working at like 16, I've never like not worked and actually just chilled and done something throughout uni. I've worked the whole time throughout uni, and I just thought, no, like I need a break. I think it definitely kind of fell into place more than anything. I was at my last job and I just didn't really like it, and I basically told myself, by February I don't want to work in this job anymore. I'm quitting whether I have a new job lined up or not. And I think I ended up quitting in about March. But then there was actually a 3-month notice period, but I only did, I think, about 2 months. And the job I actually got is actually a graduate scheme, so that's kind of why I had the gap. I couldn't stay at that job until this graduate scheme starts, so it starts in the middle of August. But yeah, I just really didn't like the job and I couldn't stay there, so I was just like, you know what, check my finances. And I was like, I could cover myself for 3 months. I'm just using this e.l.f. grippy primer. Yeah, I could cover myself for 3 months, which like I just didn't think was possible for me, but it just kind of worked, and I was like, okay, the finances are looking decent. And yeah, I left on the 1st of April, all of May, all of June, all of July, and then the first 2 weeks for August as well. So it's a long time, but I've really been enjoying myself. Like, I've loved it. I feel like I've actually kind of been busy, booked, chilling. I thought I might go out of my mind a bit, but like I really haven't. Like, I've been calm. Like spending a lot of time with myself, going to get coffee, focusing on the gym. Yeah, I'm using this red corrector from LA Girl Pro just to go around my dark areas. But yeah, I just didn't think it was something I'd be able to do, and like I thought I'd feel like I was going out of my mind, because I don't really have like a purpose as such. But I've actually really enjoyed it, and I've just never got the break, so I'm just happy that I've been able to do that. And I just feel like, yeah, I've just been busy, so it's been actually really nice and really good to get this kind of break again. And then in terms of like how I got this job, so as I said, it's a grad scheme. With my degree, I actually did my degree in business and finance, so I've always wanted to be in finance. And then after uni, I did like a kind of grad internship thing at a place, wasn't feeling it, had to leave. And I was applying for finance jobs. I was looking for like para planning, and like trainee financial advisor, that type of finance. And I was applying, got like quite a few interviews, and I just didn't get the role. Then I applied for my last company, but I applied for, it was a role within the finance area, and I just didn't get that role. And they basically said, oh, there's this other role within the tech side, and I was like, okay, cool, like I don't mind. And then I basically did that interview, and I also did a separate interview which was like a financial advisory company. I think it was kind of like a para planner type of thing as well. And then it was kind of like almost like a toss up between them. So the place that I left, they offered me the job and gave me a salary, and then the place that I really wanted, which was within finance, it was like lower salary. They're basically like, can I budge on sort of the target that I'd set, and I was kind of like, no. And I think they gave it to the other person because of that. So yeah, and then I ended up in my last role, which I'm so grateful for, and I thought it was a really great opportunity. Like, I learned a lot, even just being in corporate and how, like, I guess a big corporate company works, because it's quite a big company. I also got to go to Romania, which is a video on my channel. Like, I got to fly, do like a business trip essentially, which I thought was like really, really good. And yeah, I'm just really grateful for that opportunity, but yeah, it wasn't for me. And then yeah, this job that I'm going into, I applied, actually, I like went back through my emails. I applied on Christmas Day. Like, I was trying to get the hell out, which is so funny. I'm using this Too Faced foundation. This is just a tester pot in Tiramisu. I actually have the Too Faced foundation already. This is the Born This Way. This is the normal version, but I found recently, like, you see that line? I always crease, my foundation just gets in the crease and it's really annoying. So this is the matte version that I got a tester of, and I'm going to try it before I then buy it. So that's what I'm going to use today, and I'm going to apply it for brush. But yeah, this job I applied for on Christmas Day. I didn't really think anything of it because this sounds terrible, but I kind of had this idea like throughout university and stuff. Like, I was applying for like internships, so I was actually meant to do a sandwich, but I just didn't get an internship. I applied for so many different ones, didn't get it, so many different ones after uni as well, applying for finance jobs and talking like big corporations and stuff, and I just wasn't getting them. Small corp, like everything, wasn't really getting them. And I kind of had already put in my mind that, oh, like, someone like me doesn't really get this type of job. Well, I'll apply, but I'm probably not going to get it, which sounds awful, but like that's how I felt. So yeah, I applied on Christmas Day, didn't really think anything of it. I think it was like an online application at first, just like a normal simple application. Then it came back and then it was like an assessment thing. Did that, got through the next stage. It was like, you know, those really hard assessments. I'm not going to PwC, but PwC I think has one of the hardest assessments. I've done that one multiple times, I've never got it. One of them were hard assessments basically. And yeah, like never really got through kind of thing. So never really got through kind of thing. So yeah, did that, did the online assessment, got through. I was like, okay. Then I think it was like was it a video interview? I did a few. I think it was a video interview, but like the one where like it gives you 2 minutes to answer. I think that's for the company I went, because I applied for like 2 or 3 and I was getting through. I was like, okay, but again, wasn't thinking anything of. So this was over like a few weeks. Then didn't hear anything because it was like Christmas break. They were like, oh, it might take longer. I was like, okay, cool. Then I got invited to a assessment day, and I was like, damn, like I've never got through to the assessment day, but because of like they're still doing COVID stuff, it was all fully online. The way I studied and prepped for it, I was like, no, like if I got through, like, God, please. And then this was the time where I was still applying for like jobs like in sort of the tech part that I was in already, because again, I just wanted to leave my role. This was like between Jan and Feb. I was like, God, please. Was it end of Jan? I think it was like towards end of Jan, yeah. Applying. Then I did the assessment and they were like, okay, you'll find out within a week. That same week as well, I was applying for jobs still in my industry in tech. Did one. I did one interview, and they made me like fully prep like a thing. It was so long. And then the week after I was like waiting. Then they told me that I was just like, oh, I don't know if I really want that. Then yeah, I got a call from my current job and they were like, yeah, hi, this is Hannah, we'd like to offer you. And I was like crying. I was like, oh. They told me the salary and everything, and I was like, no, like this is given too good to be true. And I feel like it was kind of just like a testimony moment from God. Like, God actually had me the whole time, but it was just a matter of like, it wasn't meant to be then and it's meant to be now kind of thing. So yeah, I'm so happy and so grateful and excited. And then the call that I actually have in about 10 minutes is with my buddy actually from my new job. So it's giving very much established, very much like structured and stuff. Like, I'm going to learn a lot because, as I said, it's a grad scheme. So yeah, my buddy, he's also on the scheme. I don't know how long he's been on the scheme, but I'll find out in the call. And he was just like, he's really nice on email. He'll let you know if you have any questions, ask on this call. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'll speak more about it like maybe once I've started and kind of got into it and stuff. But yeah, super excited. I'm going to use the Too Faced concealer as well. This is in Mahogany. Foundations are decent though. Like, the only area I had is that creasy bit. Apart from that, I like the normal Too Faced foundation. And then yeah, these last few weeks I'm just trying to like get in as many things as possible, meet as many of my friends that I like need to meet before I now get busy. I also don't know what the vibe is going to be like, if the hours is giving investment banking or not. So again, on this call with my buddy, I'll ask him, you know, like, how many hours do you typically work a day? Because I'm gonna need to mentally prepare. Done. I got my eyebrows microbladed actually, as you can see. So I got them done between 4 and 6 weeks ago now. And the girl, I can't lie, she's very good at her job. I'm gonna keep it, so she's really good. I went and I was kind of like, you know, I think I've done a vlog on this already, but yeah, I really wanted to make my arches higher and stuff, and then she was like, you can, but like, are you sure, like, it's not gonna look natural, like, once they're done, they're done. And I was like, and then I was like, okay, fine, let me just trust the process and let her do what she thinks. And honestly, she was completely correct. Like, I'm probably not doing them justice right now because I do need to pluck my eyebrows, but yeah, this is after one session. Pain wise, was it painful? Yes and no. It was more cringe than painful. I think for the first bit it was, that was because she was like going like that, like it felt like she was scratching my eyebrows, like that was kind of like painful. Then she applied, is it anesthetic? I think it works different on different people. On me it worked great, so I wasn't really feeling anything. I feel like I could feel what she was doing, but like it was not painful at all. Thank God. Because yeah, then she went and kind of like scraped it again. I also had what did I have? I had combination brow, so it's a mix of microblading and ombre, and it's meant to last 2 to 3 years, whereas just microblading usually lasts, I think, 12 to 18 months. So microblading is like the lines, which I think she did more at the front, and then the ombre is like the shading towards the end, and I feel like it looks so good. I've got my 4 to 6 week top up, when is that, next week? Yeah, next week Tuesday, but then it's like another 2-week healing process where it's going to be a bit crusty, so like it's a bit tight because I'm quite busy, so hopefully it's not as crusty as it was first, because like I was worried, like it was looking crazy. The whole thing goes crusty after a few days and you're like not meant to peel it, you can't get them wet at all, and then it starts falling off, and then I was like, wait, like where's the colour? And I got worried because it got really light, but it goes through a light phase, and then after it kind of darkens again, and then it kind of goes into the colour. I went to Enhance, I think she's called on Instagram, and she's based in Sidcup, which is like kind of South London, like Bexley, I think it's near. But yeah, she did her thing. She really did her thing. 7 minutes. This e.l.f. concealer, which is a little bit lighter in the shade Deep Olive, just for that inner corner pop. Yeah, I've just put that in the inner corner so it's a little bit brighter. And then I went to Brent Cross yesterday just to re-up on some stuff. So obviously I got this Too Faced foundation to try, and then yeah, if it doesn't crease I will buy the full size one, because I just want like a good like staple everyday makeup thing. And that's also why I got my brows done as well, so that it's just quick when I do my makeup. One of my favorite powders, Be Bake. Well, I have the mini one of it, the Huda Basic Baking Powder in Blondie, and it's like almost done, so I just like re-upped on it, but I still got some left. I'm just gonna powder just the inner bit for now so I could do this cool and it doesn't crease. Of course, got to use the Trigwell powder puff. Yeah, that's powdered for now. I'm gonna do the cool and be back. Alright, so I've just finished my cool. It's 3:40, so I've got about 25 minutes to finish my makeup. I've got a few bits from Remember Ritual that I'm going to show and try. That call went really good. So it was with my buddy from work that they've like allocated me. He was so nice and just like very honest. Like basically told me everything. Like I had a list of questions and he basically answered everything, like half of the stuff before I even got to asking. Yeah, just about the company as well. Like, I'm really excited. So it's giving like good vibes, pretty chill working hours, not mad, which is great. So yeah, I'm really excited. Made by Mitchell. I'm also gonna do a TikTok of this as well. Like I'm trying to do a lot and it's a whole ordeal. This is so cringe. So we're gonna go in with the liquid blush first. Alright, I'm gonna use this brush. This is in, where's the SPF? But it's like bright orange, so that's why I also got a powder one so that I can mix the two. Okay, go off. Okay, I'm liking that. To be fair, it's not as orange as I would have thought. Using natural lighting, but I'm like fighting with it. The packaging is 10/10. Mitchell did his thing. It's so funny, like when you're like on Mitchell, like you're speaking about the person as if you know them. Like I don't know Mitchell. Nah, this is so cute though. But yeah, I really like that blush, and then I'm gonna go in another brush for the powder. Okay, this is a lot more pink. Going with my Fenty Makamami because it's one of my faves. And then usually I'd actually put like blush, bronzer and then powder after, but obviously I had to do it in a weird order. Just underneath, down the side of my nose as well. What am I getting ready for? Let me even talk about that. So I'm getting ready to meet my girl. I'm going into London, going to, where are we going? Going to STK, because STK do a brunch. I've been to the brunch in the Stratford branch, but the Strand, which is like the original STK, also do the same brunch. And I called to book and she was like, you can just walk in, so hopefully it's not busy and walking in is just calm. I also did this really good cocktail with it's got Ray and Nephew in it, so I'm sure my girl will love that. So yes, Laura Mercier powder in translucent medium deep. Also, if you do want to get the Huda powder, I'd suggest actually just getting the small one, because as I said, I've rebought it, but I've rebought the small because I looked when I bought this. I've had this for a year. Obviously I don't wear makeup every day because I'm kind of indoors, but it has really lasted, and it just fits in my makeup bag like so well. So I would definitely recommend. I'm just mixing the powder, so I'm using the Easy Bake under my eye in Blondie, and the Laura Mercier medium deep for the other areas of my face that I need to powder. But no, that blush is looking so sweet. I'm also gonna wear lashes. I feel like I just can't be bothered with lashes anymore because I'm usually always in a hurry, so I've kind of like let them go, but I do want to wear lashes today, making sure everything is powdered to the max. So yeah, this is what they look like. I'm sure you can see how they look. So there's no product in them whatsoever, so you can see the microblading, like it is very good, but I need a bit of a clean up with my brows. Concealer to carve out. I used to get them threaded, but now I'll just pluck because I have a shape to pluck around. Hair situation. So I feel like now I'm just a babe that alternates between the two. So having my hair out and then also wigs. Currently obviously my hair's out, and then for work got a new wig that I'm currently making. I ordered bundles from Ems Empire. First of all, she's so lovely. Like the way she was responding, like the customer service was 10/10. It was giving very much, yes, luxury customer service. She just kept like updating me. She was really good, and the pricing was really good as well. I got raw bundles and they look great. I've started making the wig, which this will be in my other vlog, in my get ready for work vlog, which should be out next week. So I've just done my eyebrows. Again, not the best, but honestly it is what it is. I don't know if this blush is now given low-key too much, or is it kind of giving the more blush the better. I decided to finish that wig and then do wig life for a bit. I also got some new hair glue. So TikTok is giving YouTube nowadays. Like it's just be so good in terms of like getting proper, very good like in-depth reviews of people that kind of look like you, if that makes sense. So yeah, I got new hair glue because I realized again from TikTok that the glue I've been using is fake. Like I've been using Ghost Bond, and then someone basically explained that no, like all the ones from the hair shop are fake. And I'm thinking, no wonder it doesn't last on my head. Duh. So use these. They're from, I'll be real, they're from AliExpress. There was 10 pairs. It's either AliExpress, was it TikTok shop? I think they're from AliExpress. Bonding glue because, well, fuck. In terms of what I'm doing fitness wise, so I'm kind of in like a bit of a maintenance phase. I feel like I want to lose a little bit of fat now, but also I'm kind of okay to just maintain and keep building muscle as for right now. Also, like when I start working as well, I kind of just want to focus on getting into the flow of things, so I don't want to put, you know, too much pressure on myself. So I'm just trying to do this flash. This is great multitasking from me. Yeah, I just want to focus on like getting into the flow of work for a bit, and then November I want to kind of start a bit of a cut just because I'm actually going away in Jan. So for me that makes the most sense. I'm not really that bothered about being like lean now, because lean for what? Like I'm happy with how I look in clothes, but January very much give baddie in limited clothing, so for my holiday. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with fitness. don't really need to do it in 10 minutes, but got to see it from my boy. I'd always laugh as well when I saw people doing videos on TikTok and be like, oh, like I'm so late, and then they're still filming while they're being late. That's me right now. I don't know even how I feel about lashes anymore, because even like recently I've not really been a lash babe, so now I feel like this is so heavy. Like I feel like I'm finally getting past the stage of heavy lashes, so it's growth. Rich Mitch, the way I'm opening this, like all I need to do is change outfit and I can literally run out the door. Okay, it's not as brown as I would have thought. Okay, it's kind of giving like from MAC, it's giving cork from MAC because it's a little bit lighter. It's not your chestnut. It's very much giving cork. And then I've got this Kylie thing, ginger. It's actually a really nice colour. With the centre. Gloss right on top. Lovely. Okay, I just want you to see the makeup properly. So this is what it's giving, very much giving airbrush around my lips. I need to work on the application, but the blush is blushing. It's Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I'm just gonna re-slick my edges with blue gummy. Okay, a bit crusty, but honestly, outfit. I don't know, like all in one. Oh, very cute. And it goes all the way to the ankles. Let me put my shoes on. Ignore the scary looking room. I don't know, look all in one. And then these dunks. Let me show you, I've got these blue dunks. With this Zara bag that I love. Zara Magnificent Dubai and Kayali Deja Vu. My scents. I really need to leave like yesterday. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Very, very random. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.